The cheapest coins on the web, go and check out igsky.com. Their link will be down in the description and use code CAPGUN for a discount at checkout. You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here and welcome to episode number 68 of Building Bayern, and we are finally back, and as you can see we've sold everything, and that includes most of the expensive players for our team. As you know, I sold everything because I knew the market would drop somewhat over the team of the year period and I'd buy my players back and save myself a whole load of money. So we've managed to sell everything from the last trading episode, which is pretty fantastic as you can see, and then the team has sold as well. It's going to take it so long to go through all of this stuff. I had I think 40 items in my trade pile or something. Anyway, Lewandowski sold for 84,000, Alaba for 57,500. We got rid of Goetze for 15,250, Lahm for 27,250, Schweinsteiger for 35.5, Boateng for 15.5, and Neuer for 241k. Now you're going to see me buy all of my players back, and my god, did this work a treat, because I ended up making so much money, or I saved so much money by saving my players. First off, we bought Neuer back for 199k. We bought him for 241. We bought back Boateng for 10.25k after we sold him for 15.5. So again, more profit there. Schweinsteiger, he'd gone down by 12k. We bought him for 23 after selling for 35. We also have a Lahm. He hadn't dropped much because, you know, he was in Team of the Year and, you know, his card wasn't coming out of packs. So he only went down like 2k, but I still managed to, you know, to at least make like 1,000 coins on him or something. Goetze I bought for 8.9k, which was actually lower than the lowest buy now, which was about 9.5k. So that was really, really good as well. I sold him on for 15.25. We also bought Alaba for 40k. We sold him for 57.5. So just selling my players and then buying them back 5 days later or something has made me loads of money. And you see that Lewandowski, 84k we sold him for. We bought him back for 57. That's absolutely insane. And you can see after we've done that, we now have 516,000 coins in our account. And we have the same team that we had before we sold it all. In total, by doing that, you know, getting rid of our players 5 days earlier, we managed to make 88,800 coin profit. Fantastic, isn't it? Off what? Probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. Off 7 players, 88,000 coins. Fantastic. If only I could make that profit every 5 days, that would be great. Anyway, you can see we're going into seasons, and yeah, it didn't start all that well. We ended up giving the ball away. Goetze, suicide pass. Griezmann goes away, puts it through. I was like, oh, bloody hell, what a nightmare start. But we managed to get level through Lewandowski. Lovely goal from him there, and Muller combining well to get us that goal. Then, unfortunately, we end up conceding again. He gets down the wing with Griezmann, who has great dribbling. I just couldn't stop him, and he ends up putting it into the back of the net. We did, however, manage to equalise to get a 2-2 draw with Muller. It's a fantastic swerving low cross from our boy Shaqiri that actually, you know, gave us that chance, and really well put away by Muller. So there you go. Good game. 2-2. Could have done better, but oh well, there you go. Now we're going to make a signing. You guys love the signings. And we are going to buy ourselves Ribéry. As you can see, we picked him up for 172k, which is, you know, pretty good actually. I think he may have gone down a little bit, but I made these signings. I bought all the players back on Wednesday, so you're watching this on Sunday. So if the prices have changed, then you understand why. Now Ribéry goes into that left forward position. Of course, we are going to update his kit number. We're going to give him his kit number, which is number 7. Shaqiri has lost his place in the team. He is going to the bench. It'll be nice to have an impact substitute striker to bring on if we are losing. Someone fresh legs who can actually score. Now the question is, will we keep him in the squad all that much longer? Because we all know he's transferred to Inter. You guys are going to have to let me know down in the comments section. Are we going to take out his inform? I don't know what. But anyway, you saw there that Shaqiri got the check mark on the checklist. Now we're diving into our next game, and as you can see, it's against a 4-3-3 Bundesliga team with Reus, Lewandowski, Müller, Schweinsteiger, Gundogan, and Goetze as the sort of forward players. Now it just makes me think, you know, you haven't got all that much defensive in your midfield, which might mean you're a little bit susceptible to the attack. And we managed to score. It was a goal from a corner, the short corner, coming strong again. And yeah, we were 1-0 up, and then Ribéry pulling out the 5-star skills straight away, pull him out of the bag, and he gets himself a goal. Debut goal for Ribéry in the 45th minute. Lovely stuff from him, and we make it 2-0, and then we managed to make it 3-0. Why I tramped that, I will never know. I don't know why I tramped it. I probably could have put it away with Lewandowski, but thank God I did, because things did not go well for me from that point onwards. As you see there, I made a horrible mistake with Rafinha. I come through the back of my opponent in the box, give away the penalty, and I get the red card. So that is not good. Now we have to try and save the penalty, otherwise this guy might have a way back in, and he does put it away, so it's 3-1. I immediately changed it up so that I had 4 at the back, and it made him slow down a little bit, but he did get through again with Muller and score, but fortunately we held on because it was in the 89th minute that he scored, and yeah, we managed to hold on to that 3-2 victory. That's what we need. We need those points, boys. If we want to get back in Div 1, that is what we need. Now, I've done a trading session here. You guys love the trading sessions. If you're enjoying this episode, by the way, guys, smash the like button. I haven't asked for that already in this episode. If you are enjoying it, smash the like buttons. We should be getting back to normal service, guys. Next week, we should be getting like maybe 3-4 episodes of building Bayern up for you, which will be fantastic. Anyway, big player here. We bought an Oscar for 89k, selling one for 95k. Not that much profit there, to be honest, considering the amount that we've invested into it. Vidic for 11.5k, 2 of them that we're selling both on for 13k. Sacco for 4,300, we're listing up for 5,400. Sanchez that we picked up for 10k, we are listing up for 12,250. We also have a Young here for, well, it's 14k, we're listing up for 16,750. Hutte, we are going to be listing him for 14,500. Another one for 14,500 after buying them both for about 12k. Cardozo that we picked up for 14,250. Whether he'll sell on for the 17k that I've optimistically listed for, I don't know. The same with the Belushi as well. Some of the players were jumping up and down in price. We've also got Tadic here for 20, I think it was 20k, listing up for 23k. De Bruyne we picked up for 68k, listing up for 74, 75k. And Martins we picked up for 35k, listing up for 38.5. And we finally got Carvalho that we picked up for 15,500, listing up for 17,250. Can take a breath. So much trading, you know, we had to trade 350k's worth of stuff there, all using the pulse method. The link will be down in the description if you want to check it out. Now you can see our next opponent is using a 4-1-2-1-2 BPL side with Sturridge and Balotelli up front. You know I hate those two. Absolute nightmare to play against. And he's using Silva at left mid, which I really rate. Fortunately, the short corner, it worked again. It was Bonaccia that ends up getting the goal, but then what an awful goal to concede. He literally just ran through me. Really, really bad. And I was just really frustrated. Anyway, luckily, in the 90th minute, like 90 minutes plus 4 we're talking there. There was only 4 minutes of added time. We managed to get something of a goal with Lewandowski, which got us the win and all the points that went with it against that foot founder. Which, you know, foot founders usually generally mean they are going to be a better player. So now we've actually got an outside hope of getting promoted this season. I mean, if we've got, you know, 9 points available and we only need, I think, 5. So that's pretty doable, I think. So here we go. Diving into our final game of the episode, and you can see he's got Team of the Year David Luiz in it. The first time we come up against a Team of the Year player in the Building Bayern series. And, oh my god, this guy couldn't be much worse. We absolutely demolished him. Or should I say, not we, but Ribery demolished him. And I'm bringing in a new feature, guys. I've talked about it before, and I think you guys are going to enjoy this new feature. It's an interesting way to keep track of how our players are doing. As you can see, Ribery gets through and grabs himself a hat-trick in the 63rd minute, and we have got the hat-trick count. The hat-trick counter is on the screen. Every time a player scores a hat-trick, I will be tracking it, and I will be having the hat-trick counter come up on the screen. That was just a test run. That was made by me, not by a graphic designer. We'll get someone who's actually good at graphics to make it, and so eventually it won't be so rubbish looking. But for now, that is how it's going to look, the sort of thing that you can expect when a player scores a hat-trick. That's how we're going to count how many or how people are doing. We'll do the same for assists, and we will also, instead of having going through the stats of the players, we might do that every so often, but instead of going through the stats of the players, we'll have like a hat-trick leaderboard instead. So there you go, guys. That is the end of the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Make sure you smash the like button if you have. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. But other than that, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I will see you all next time.